latest on Hurricane Michael, which continues to intensify this morning. Now a high-end Category 2 storm could be on the verge of reaching Category 3 status throughout the course of today. 110 mph winds, 965 millibars, the latest pressure at 11 a.m. this October 9th. The storm's located near 25 north, 86.1 west, a stage 4 on the CDPS scale. Extensive damage expected, and that could grow worse if the storm continues to intensify as it's forecasted to. Its distances from population centres: 272 miles from Key West, 282 from Naples, 308 from Tampa, and 363 from Panama City. And here are the warnings right now as well. You can see hurricane warnings for the Alabama-Florida border to Suwannee River, Florida, and tropical storm warnings for various other areas either side of that. Storm surge watches and warnings as well. That's going to be a big concern, with up to 12 feet expected for some parts of the Florida Panhandle. Over the next few days, this is what we expect from the latest GFS model run at least. You can see it taking just a bit of a turn just east of Pensacola. GFS still quite keen on a landfall very close to Panama City, and the NHC taking it just slightly to the east of that. So Panama City in particular is an area that we are quite worried about when it comes to this storm. But points east of there as well are also going to be big storm surge targets. And heavy rainfall, of course, could land as far north as the Carolinas as well, with a bad situation being made worse there too. Sea surface temperatures at the moment 29 degrees, falling to 27 as it nears the coast. We expect the storm to peak a little bit before landfall. So this is what we expect on Wednesday. The storm moving inland then, making landfall. It could be a Category 3 by the time it does that, and could retain tropical storm intensity as it moves through Georgia and the South Carolina into North Carolina, turning post-tropical as it moves out back over the open waters of the western Atlantic before moving way off towards the northeast. And these are the latest probabilities. Now, needless to say, 99% may as well be 100 in Panama City, Tallahassee, Pensacola 85, Tampa 30%, and Columbia, South Carolina up to 60% now. So there's another area of concern as it continues through the northeast. It's not just going to be a coastal impact that we're seeing. So this is what we expect on the models. You can see one outlier there, still taking it to Category 4, but it looks like Category 3 is now going to be the consensus. That appears to be what's going to transpire. Wind shear dropping off just a little bit over the next 24 hours, although we did say that yesterday and it didn't quite happen. And this is what we're looking at there as well. The track forecast is pretty much sewn up by now. Not much room for error, margin for error on that, but it will be quite crucial just how far west the storm goes. If the storm lands to the west of Panama City, then they will get some serious impacts from the storm. For those people over there, we'll want the storm to track east of there, but that will obviously affect some other locations further east down the Panhandle. This is how the storm's been looking in recent images. You can see how it is really a borderline Category 3 on that imagery. The eye maybe not looking quite there yet. It's still trying to consolidate that eye wall. We'll have more updates throughout the day. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and Fool 13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.